In this video, we're gonna be discussing about looking for a niche or a niche product. A lot of people have been asking me, Mark, shall we go on a niche store or shall we go on a general store? Well, we will be discussing that right now in a few seconds. So we've got to understand the type of buyers, the best buyers in the world. I'll give you an example. An example are the women. They are the better buyers. They are the better engagers. They control the household spending and they are the ones who buys the gifts. And others are the late bloomers. The late bloomers, these are the ones in the old age. As of 2019, 56.1 are now engaged online as compared to 42% that of 2017 and 18% last 2013. As you can see, the number will continue to rise and rise, and they have the disposable incomes. When you say disposable incomes, they do not know where to spend. Sometimes they just spend it on anti-aging stuffs and some health and wellness items or products. Most of the times, they just buy gifts for the young ones. One more example of these best buyers are those special occasion buyers. When we say special occasion buyers, they are the ones who keeps buying on special occasions such as the Chinese New Year, New Year's Eve, Christmas season, Valentine's Day. Those are the type of um, special occasion buyers. We must try to avoid niches that are readily available. Okay, we must keep that in mind. Another are those in the passionate niche. When we say the passionate niche, they are the ones who really are passionate into something. For example, fishermen, they are passionate into fishing. Nurses, they are passionate into saving lives. Um, Others, of course, we have the art lovers who are passionate in arts. Those are what we call the passionate niche. What are some points to remember as we also go along? We must always think in advance. We must always think that we should be able to be interested as we scale our business. We must avoid selling commodities. When we see commodities, these are the things that we always see in the supermarkets, such as the toothpaste, toothbrush, or any toilet towels, uh, toilet rolls, or towels. Unless you are going to be selling, you know, a specific kind of toothbrush like bamboo toothbrushes or that kind of stuffs. It is also good to sell consumable and unique products. Make sure, just like I've said earlier, make sure that the products are not readily available in the market. So what are the top 5 niches that people ask me that work throughout the years until now? So on the leading spot are the fitness and weight loss, followed by the health products. Dating and relationships. Yes. Dating and relationships. Um, People want to buy stuffs that they want delivered to their homes. For example, in the relationship niche, sometimes they feel embarrassed going outside to buy some stuff for their really for their partners, right? So they tend to just buy online and have it shipped to their homes instead. Those in the pet niches, I would suggest going on a pet niche, but make sure that you go on a sub niche. For example, if you are passionate into dogs or are a dog lover, make sure that you go one step lower. Like for example, Shih Tzu lovers, then you could target Shih Tzu lovers, like Bulldog lovers. That kind of a niche. I call that niche specific. Gadget and technology, yes, that is true. You won't see in the markets unique gadgets or technologies or unique equipment. Rather, you would see those kind of stuffs, those unique items online. What are other niche examples? Other niche examples are minimalist luggages. Just like I've said, you must be niche specific. Well, if you are into the traveling niche and you're just gonna sell luggages, nobody would be going to buy a luggage from your store unless it's very specific, since luggages can be already found in malls. Home gaming setups, home studio setups, and home theater equipments, These are the kind of niche that made millions before. I had a friend who created a home studio store, and with one item, I guess it was around 90 cents, and he sold it like for $5, and it made millions along the run. So that's also a good way to start. Small home furnishings. When we say small home furnishings, these are the decors that we have at our homes, right? What's good about this is that there are very niche specific small home furnishings. Like for example, we go to AliExpress, type in aliexpress.com, and we search for home furnishings. As you can see here, over here, we have here the lamp. Looks like the Aladdin lamp. So people are fun into watching Aladdin. Um, just make sure of the copyright items. We have the miniature Eiffel Tower. You could target here. Target travel lovers. Travel lovers. We have the phone decor. You could target here pilots or aviation lovers. We have the deer. We have the electric guitar. You could target music lovers. We have bird lovers. Just go into a specific kind of bird here. You find different like here, hot air balloon or hot air balloon lovers. You could target a different kind of, different kind of people using this kind of niche. So that's one way to do it. We also have the crafts, or though we can target art lovers there. For example, we type in here in AliExpress crafts. You will see here different of reels that you could even sell online for, or gloves. There you go. I just sell the unique items, the ones that are not readily available in the stores. There. There are lots of, craft materials over here. You could try to revolve around those niche, but make sure you're just passionate in those kind of niche. I'm not trying to force those kind of niche. Try to for a niche that you are interested in. So what are the questions that you need to ask yourself about the chosen niche? First, are these readily available from a supplier? You must make sure that they are readily available from a supplier. You know why? Because as you scale or as you go along the way, you're not gonna want to have lots of orders and there are no more supplies from your supplier. Are the products in demand in the chosen niche? That is true. We could check those products if that is in demand with the use of Google Trends. If you haven't heard about it, this is their site, trends.google.com. And for example, there you go. We could check for example, a product. For example, go on dog collars. We could check if it is trending right now. There you go. It's continuous trend. I'll be discussing that in the later videos. Another is, are people willing to buy this product? Yes, you can check that in Google Trend. Are you interested in this niche? Just like I've said earlier, you don't want to be not interested in this kind of niche, because without your interest, you won't be able to market your brand. Can products be taken from a lower cost and sold at a higher price? I would suggest targeting at a 50 to 60% profit margin. It's because you need to keep in mind your ad spend. You need to keep in mind what you have spent, for example, in your Shopify plan, etc. You all need to keep those in mind so that you would make sure that you are really profiting from your product. And of course, you should also ask yourself if you could create a brand or a digital product from this product. Why digital product? It's because you don't want to, spam your customers buying this, buying that. At the same time, you must try creating a digital product, a digital content, a digital ebook that you could even sell on your page, because people nowadays in Facebook, they want content. They do not like stuffs, or they didn't go to Facebook just to check out some ads. They went to Facebook for some content, for some story, and that is the right way to do it. Is the product trending temporarily, or is it a continuous trend? Just like I've said in Google Trends, this is a continuous trend. Before it was before it wasn't this high. As what is seen here on our screen, it's above 75%. So that means it is on a continuous trend. For example, if you put in Christmas lights, if you put Christmas lights, we could see that it is trending only on the months of November. That means it is on a temporary trend. Let's check the past uh, 5 years. You would see the trend. You see? So that means it's on a temporary trend. It it is a seasonal item. That's what I call it. Other things to remember is, just to sum up what we've learned, is to create a sub-niche or more specific niche. So rather than going for dog lovers, uh, you could go on targeting Shih Tzu lovers, or shops for Shih Tzu materials or Shih Tzu items. Avoid commodities. High ticket products are also advisable. Why? Because with the higher product margin, you're gonna with as well have lower orders to maintain. We must aim for profit margins of 50 to 60%, just like I've said earlier. Lighter weight products are better because we're gonna be shipping using e-packet. E-packet, for you who may not know what e-packet is. E-packet is a type of shipping. It's where your product comes from China within 12 to 21 days. It is totally free, unlike DHL, unlike UPS, that you need to, pay an extra for the shipping fee. For e-packet, it's only free for lightweight products. Just make sure that when you browse into AliExpress, there is an e-packet option available. The more the unique or random the product, the better as well. You must make sure that, just like I've said earlier, it is not available in the market, because people, or if you are a consumer, you won't even buy something that is already ready available at a store in front of your house. You won't wait for a day or two just for that same item to come. Weird and embarrassing items. An example of embarrassing items are those, for example, some bald people are looking for hair products. Sometimes, I'm not saying all, but some are embarrassed of others knowing that. So what they do sometimes is that they buy they buy online instead, rather than going to the store. And of course, avoid products with no e-packaging, just like I've said in the previous part of the video. Last thing that we must remember are the countries with e-packet shipping. We don't want to, set the target location of our ad to a country where there is no e-packet shipping. So to check out the list of e-packet countries, e-packet ready countries, you could just search here e-packet countries 2019. Just so to make sure that it is also updated, just click on here. Here. This is as of April 20, 2019. So this is the list of countries. You don't want to target countries without the e-packet shipping, because if you do so, you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to pay for the shipping rather than taking that as a profit for yourself. You're gonna have to pay a shipping fee instead. So you must always keep that in mind. So those are what I could teach you in this video regarding what we should always keep in mind in finding the right niche or finding the niche product. We must always take notes on what we have learned. So I hope you have understood the basics on finding a niche and how you could go around to get the type of niche that you want. So I'll see you on the next